What's happening, YouTube? It's Nocturnal. I'm gonna try not to be in y'all way too long. Get back to my grind. But first off, let me give a salute and shout out from Nocturnal to Behind the Gloves, Boxing Ego, AAA, Barbershop Conversations, and Amazing Eric. I spent half of my day, moching up some YouTube, looking at some boxing footage, some old school, some new school, some in between. And just to stay on the subject real quick, Behind the Gloves had some good footage on Errol Spence's camp. Him training with Benavidez is all over YouTube right now, so I want to go ahead and put my 2 cents in. First off, they asked Benavidez, how was the work with Shawn Porter. He was a gentleman, he showed respect, and if you're anything like me, where you like to read into body language and read into the things that are not said, Benavidez did not look too confident in Shawn Porter. He wasn't choosing sides, and I can't knock a man for not wanting to choose sides. I respect that salute. But, usually when you have somebody go into someone's camp and they're really impressed, they'll say something a little bit more along the lines like, hey man, Shawn Porter he looked like a juggernaut. He looked like he a beast. I think Spence is going to be in trouble. Benavidez was saying things like, he's a pressure fighter, but I had to put in some work too, and I kept him on the end of my jab, which being 6'2" versus 5'7", that wouldn't be the hardest thing to do. But, I'm just saying, when they asked him what was his prediction for the Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence fight, he seemed neutral, but it was also where it felt like he didn't want to state the obvious. He didn't want to say, I feel like Errol Spence is about to win this fight. And that was, to me, more out of respect. You see what I'm saying? But if you read his body language, if you hear the things that are not being said, it sounds like he really didn't have a whole lot of confidence in Shawn Porter for this fight. Also, watching the interview with Shawn Porter tried to get a little bit of a redemption. Of course, the guy, I don't know his name, excuse me, I apologize, I don't know his name, but the guy that was doing the interview with Shawn Porter asked him, yo, we seen a little snippet, a little clip from the face-off between you and Spence, and it was like that little clip where you said, where Spence told you that you have talent, but you don't have skills. Shawn Porter tried to get real serious because he said, I seen that you could tell that your facial expression changed, your emotion changed. And Shawn Porter, man, he tripped me out because his personality, I don't know what it is exactly about his personality, but it just seems like when he tries to get serious, when he tries to put on that serious demeanor, it just doesn't fit his personality. I mean, I know he has some dog in him. He has a big heart, and he's a warrior. But at the end of the day, we can see through. We can see through some of the bravado. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much to see through. Dude, you understand the difference. But anyways, Shawn Porter got real serious in the camera. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you mean to tell me that talent is just something that God has given, and I'm not the one that's gonna go work hard and develop the skill? And he went on a little tangent, a little rant, like a little kid with a fit, having a little, a little conniption fit or whatever. But the point is this. Even when Errol Spence says that you have skills, no, you have talent, you have God-given talent, but you don't have skills. What I took that as, it's not that you don't have skills. Let me get up closer. It's not that you don't have skills. It's that your skills are limited to where they're a non-factor in this fight. You have tremendous talent, and you have worked your skills to the maximum. You have completely maximized your skills. We've seen you fight time after time after time, and we've seen the potential has been pushed to its limit, and your skill set that you have acquired over your career, it comes up short. It does not, no matter how hard you train, no matter how much you improve, you are limited. Your ceiling, your glass ceiling, your cap off has been sealed and reached. You're not going to rise above this skill level. There's no amount of training that you can do that's going to get you past this certain level that you're just basically confined to with your stature. And Shawn Porter seems like he's not getting that, or either he's trying to act like he doesn't understand what that means, as far as he's trying to say that with his God-given talent, he's going to work so hard that it's going to stretch his limbs out. Well, you know what? I applaud Shawn Porter, because Shawn Porter, in my opinion, is just your everyday athlete. But he's an anomaly because he was able to take just raw athleticism and take it to heights that most of us are just too lazy to even try to obtain in our life. But the difference is with him and Errol Spence is Errol Spence has the every bit of God-given blessed talent that Shawn Porter has, and he just has much more potential of skill to develop, God-given or trainer-given or heart-willing, whatever you want, however you want to put it. Errol Spence has that much more potential to fulfill as far as skill-wise. Like they always say, it ain't about the size of the dog in the fight. It's always about the size of the fight inside the dog. And Shawn Porter is kind of hung up on this thing like, you got more dog than me? We gonna see when I cut you. And it's like Shawn Porter's trying to act like he has the potential of breaking the spirit or taking the soul and snatching out the heart from Errol Spence. And I'm gonna put it like this: Shawn Porter has a big dog inside of him, but Errol Spence is a big dog with a big dog inside of him, and there's a difference. If you allow me to give you this generic, elementary example, be patient and I'll wrap this up and get out your way. If I take a dog, let's just say my bulldog. If I take my bulldog and he has the heart of a lion inside of him, no quit, no stop, no mercy, then he has a big dog inside of him trapped inside of a 40-pound bulldog. Now, if I was to take a 70-pound pit bull and he only had 30% dog in him, his heart was only 30%, then my bulldog might fuck that pit bull up. Just offshore fucking dog, just growl, just intimidation, just I ain't gonna take it. He might just punk up on him, he might just, get up on him and just punk this dog. Because this dog, even though he outweighed my dog, he might not have the same heart. But if I take a 60-pound pit bull, Earl Spence, who is full, all dog, all heart, no mercy, just like my dog, but he's 60 pounds, but he got 80, if he got 80%, 100% all heart, and you put him against my 40-pound bulldog, then what's gonna happen is, no matter how big my dog's spirit is, either he's gonna get beat physically, then he's gonna get beat mentally, or vice versa. He might get beat, but he's gonna get beat. I'm gonna stick with it. He's gonna get beat physically. Then he's gonna realize mentally that he's gonna get broke, and then he's gonna lose his heart. Because no matter how big of a dog, he's gonna fight to the end, but he's gonna lose. He was all dog, 100%. But what he did was he came up on a bigger dog that was a 100% too. So that's my elementary analogy. Yeah, I appreciate y'all bearing with me on that. Oh yeah, I just want to do a real quick shout out to Amazing E, who recently subbed to the channel, and that was a big salute for me, because Amazing Eric, he's not the hugest channel, but to me he brings the best entertainment, and he shouted me out and subbed to the channel, and it was a day where I kind of needed it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm human too. Sometimes you have days where you feel like just a monotone day, nothing really exciting. You putting in work, but you don't see no payoff. And I'm not really talking about just YouTube. I'm talking about in life in general, man, because I'm always constantly on the grind. And when you grind every day, you're not gonna get rewarded every day. That's just facts. But Amazing E, man, I salute for the shout out and for the sub. Like I said, that is big for me. But you made a video talking about Shawn Porter trying to get Errol Spence mad, and they're trying to bring him into the ring to be mad, to be clumsy and come in reckless, and they can catch him coming in if he comes in too mad. Yo, my only little quick response to that, and this is not really for you, Amazing E, because I know you old school like myself, and we probably right about the same age. I listen to a lot of your reference points, and I gauge that me and you probably right about the same age. But to the young audience of Amazing Eric, and to anybody that's young that watches this channel, making Errol Spence mad is like making Bill Bixby mad. If you don't know who Bill Bixby is, that's the original OG Bruce Banner. And if you don't know who Bruce Banner, that is the Incredible Hulk. And the difference between Bill Bixby's Incredible Hulk and the Incredible Hulk that you got in the Avengers of today's day was Bill Bixby damn near every single episode turned into the Incredible Hulk. He didn't do like what this Incredible Hulk did.
What are you doing to me? Come out, come out, come out.
Today. So, if you get Errol Spence mad, all you're gonna do is bring out a bigger, meaner, stronger beast. You wanna keep him as calm as possible. Cause like Bill Bixby said, you making me angry, and you not gonna like me when I'm angry.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
This is Nocturnal Thoughts, signing off. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Yo, from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul, I really appreciate you spending the time, subscribing, leaving comments, so on and so forth. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep them coming. Salute, and I really appreciate you. Holla back. Nocturnal. Death to the fake. Salute to the real. Right on.